So I was like, fucking hell, I'm not queuing. So we went to a Tesco. That was a little bit better. We still had to queue, but at least it wasn't like a million miles long. So we got in, did our shopping. I hate shopping at convenience stores because it's just so expensive. You can't do your weekly shop at a corner shop. You know, you gotta go to a supermarket, but supermarkets are just dire at the moment. There's just nothing of anything. And there's one thing that I know for definite, is that this quarantine is going to be a nightmare for my waistline. I mean, since last October, I've been exercising and eating properly. It's all going to go out the window. Because all the bad stuff, all the naughty stuff, the chocolate and the biscuits, nobody's hoarding them. They're all hoarding bread, pasta and toilet paper for some reason or another. Now, I love bread and pasta. But I also love chocolate. Because of Easter, there's a lot of chocolate available. And no one seems to be hoarding it. Which is great, because I'll hoard it. Except it doesn't get sort of hoarded for very long. Because I eat it. And that's dangerous. For my teeth and my waistline. I'm going to be so fat when I go back to work. I'll tell you what it is. It's the lack of a routine. My routine has gone out the window. It's easy to do dieting and fasting when you've got a routine, when you've got places to go. Something to keep your mind off it. But when you're at home, sat at your computer and thinking about food, it's a billion times more difficult. Oh, I can't wait for this to be over. I'm not saying I don't appreciate the time. You know, it's nice to do some other things. Play some video games. Concentrate on my videos and my next book and my articles and... But I know that after another week, maybe 2, I'm gonna get fucking sick of it and I want to go back to work. Who knows how long this quarantine is gonna last? Who knows? Ah! Fuck me. Oh shit. Oops. Wondering what they were doing. Oops. Oh well, fuck it. It's alright, I'm gonna be friends with the Colonel. Yeah, Dad was off for the whole of last week. Oh, it's snowy. Oh. Shut up, phone. Dad was off the whole of last week and now he's gone back to work. He's been called in. And my mum has kind of gone back to work as well. She said that she was going to be off. She said she was only going to go in once a week. Because she works in an office on her own anyway. And then now she's going back more than once a week.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to spend time with me. And my brother works from home anyway. And the one thing that I really don't want to happen is that we have to spend the summer in lockdown. That's what I really don't want to happen. I like walking to and from work in the summer. It's lovely. And I haven't been out for any of my walks either. Because I don't want to fucking get it. Sounds miserable. Least stealthy. How's it hanging, fellas? Don't mind me, just on my horse. Nothing to do. Right. Fist. Sip.
Hablas lealtad, pero eres transparente. Estarás aplaudiendo cuando mi cabeza está pelado, ¿verdad?
No, mi excelencia. Mis hombres y yo estamos trabajando noche y día por su honor.
¿Honor? ¿Qué eres, un muchacho? Jovencito sin vergüenza.
Why have they put subtitles in their native language?
That's the man.
Why couldn't they do what they did in Sleeping Dogs?
Spoke to you of?
And just have it in English in brackets.
Hello, sir. Hola, gringo. So you are the bounty hunter, huh? Have you found your prey yet?
No, sir.
Perhaps you come to hunt me, huh? Your country loves to make trouble in mine.
Perhaps, but it isn't so.
Perhaps I should tie you to a horse and let it drag you around town. Or let the dogs fight you, huh? Then see what you say.
I'd say the same thing. I'm here to bring two men to justice. Nothing more. Your politics or ideas of entertainment are not my concern.
I suppose not. Pero son tuyos. Sinceramente espero que me encontraste alguna compañía más interesante que esa bruja que me traíste anoche.
Let me ask you this, sir. Do you know anything of the men I'm looking for?
Escuela is from this province. His father was a borracho, drunk, worked as a laborer on land cultivated by my uncle. Men like that are natural allies for Reyes. My people have lived and worked here for 100 years. We brought civilization. These people,
Ow.
these fucking monsters, despise us. We brought them God. They turned their back on him. Now I fight to help them from themselves, to save them from themselves. I see in their faces. They would kill me if they could. Is she only a tyrant? That is the way it is. These people need a ruler.
Well, sorry to hear that.
Sorry? Why be sorry? It is a way of mankind. A fight between two forces. Que será, será. What will be, will be. But I know one thing, Senor Marston. Force, force, must be used if you're to have your own way.
I'm sure.
Now, perhaps you can do me a favor while I find these men for you.
After we find the men, then I'll help in any way I can.
You are in no position to negotiate. Now, por favor, a bunch of these idiots men are fighting at Tesoro Azul. Now you head there and you lend your support. Now, oso, ¿cuántas veces voy a decirte? No ponga detrás de mí. ¿Qué eres, cabrón? No está mi sombra. Vaya.
I sent some men ahead. We will meet them there.
Oh God, get on your horse.
Let's go.
Oh, is that why Michael's called DeSanta? In Grand Theft Auto 5?
Leader. He certainly lives up to his reputation.
Oh!
Leadership.
I thought I recognised that name. Was that where I seen that
This isn't the
DeSanta?
presence power
Just
when
clicked
you
then.
have never had it yourself. Maybe it is because you have never been in the presence of a strong man before. I have seen the pictures of your country in the newspapers. Men grinning and decorating themselves like women. Vanity is the legacy the British left behind.
Look, I don't know the fella. Just saying. That's how he treats his own men.
Coronel Allende controls any situation he's in because he knows that situation can never be allowed to control him. It is what a leader must do. And in case you had not noticed, we're fighting a war. We're all under a lot of pressure.
Pressure to find young girls?
The Coronel needs recreation like everyone else. He does not have time to court women. He's waging a war on ignorance and is impatient for victory. He's trying to inspire wisdom in those more stupid than himself. We must hurry. You Americans think you can ride? Do you? Come on, I will race you there.
Alright, come on then.
Just wait, I'm coming.
Well, stop that. Start racing.
Come on.
Right behind you.
Come on, horse. Hey-ya. I win. What? Oh.
¿Por qué tardaste tanto? ¿Y quién es este gringo? Usted un favor. Cada hombre ayuda. I hope you fight better than this little girl, gringo. Come, let's have some fun.
You done?